Hello, and thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch this video. It is greatly appreciated. I mean that, thank you. A couple days ago, we headed over to the Fort Lauderdale car show to check out firsthand some of the new electric vehicles that just recently hit the market. And in this video, we want to give you our hot take, our perspective as Model Y owners. So, if you're into that, then stick around. This was our first visit to the Broward County Convention Center, which is located just over the bridge from the A1A in Fort Lauderdale Beach. The parking garage is located directly next to the building, and there is a convenient walkway connecting the two. The first vehicle we saw as we entered the main hall was the Hyundai IoniQ 5. There are 3 different trim levels, the SE, SEL, and the Limited. The range and power stay the same across all 3 trims, which are 303 miles of range and 225 horsepower. Quick interjection, there's also 320 horsepower on the dual motor all-wheel drives. Forgot to mention that. The Limited is the premier trim level, which comes with the Vision Roof, premium heads-up display, remote smart parking assist, and all the bells and whistles that one would expect from a vehicle at the premium trim level. The IoniQ 5 starts out at $50,000. If you want the all-wheel drive option, that's going to run you an additional $3,900. The interior surfaces are made from recycled materials and faux leather, or leatherette if you will. I know that this can be a sensitive topic for a lot of people, so just remember this is purely our opinions. We are really excited to see these car companies start to shift the way that they're manufacturing their products. By using recycled materials and limiting their use of animal products, these vehicles are helping to pave the way for a more sustainable future. I can already hear the furious typing in the comments. Rant on, warriors. Speaking of the interior, Kate really liked the driver's display screen, the ergonomics, and the storage they put into it. But even with all that storage, her purse still didn't fit. Overall, she still prefers the much more minimalistic interior of our Model Y. The IoniQ seats 5, has plenty of headroom, and a spacious boot, as they'd say across the pond. I think the exterior design looks pretty good. It balances a futuristic but familiar aesthetic quite nicely. Overall, the IoniQ 5 is a really nice looking vehicle, packed full of features, and for almost $5,000 less than the Model Y long range. Could this be an option for people that don't want to go the Tesla route? Tell us in the comments what you guys think. The next vehicle we came across was the Kia EV6. There are 3 trim levels. There is the Light, the Wind, and the GT. The Wind and the GT have an optional all-wheel drive configuration, if you're so inclined. Let's talk about the GT all-wheel drive. This model starts out at $55,000 and boasts 320 horsepower and 446 foot-pounds of torque, and up to 274 miles of range. The list of features is impressive and honestly, just too many to go over in this video. Let us know if you'd like to see an in-depth review because we'd love to do that. The interior uses both faux and real leather, and the variations are, I'll say, oddly spread across the range of trims. For example, the vegan leather steering wheel comes standard in the real leather configuration of the GT all-wheel drive. I don't know, it just seems odd. Anyway, the controls layout in the cockpit are a little bit busier compared to the IoniQ 5 and that of our Model Y. Kate said it felt like a traditional gas-powered interior, which I guess can be a pro for those of us that are new to the EV market. But for those of us looking for that Blade Runner-like future vehicle, the EV6 doesn't convey that feeling. With that said, the driver and main displays look really nice and do give you a taste of that more futuristic vehicle. The cabin was roomy, the seats were pretty comfortable, and at this price point with this type of vehicle, there's a decent amount of storage. Now the exterior is where I think this car shines. It sits a lot lower than the Y and the 5, which makes it look more agile and more sporty. The lines of the vehicle and the headlights are definitely more aggressive overall. The design language they chose doesn't scream electric vehicle, which could be a big selling point for the EV6. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, unfortunately, these were the only 2 electric vehicles at the show. I know, it's crazy. We actually talked to one of the sales reps from Volkswagen and we asked him where the ID4 was. And he said that there was only 1 in the entire area and that dealer wouldn't even let it off the lot. These things are insanely popular. But you know that, you're watching this video. We're about to head over to Ford and ask them the same question, but we just assumed that they would say the same thing. The EV landscape is getting very competitive. all the big players are in the mix, and considering what we've seen in the past few months, I think it's safe to say that we're all in for some exciting times ahead. And now it's your turn. I'd like to know your guys' opinions on Tesla's recent price changes. It just seems like every few months they're raising prices, but the demand is there, so it makes sense. Do you think that any of these vehicles could be the ones that put a dent in Tesla sales? Or does Elon and the team still hold the torch for the electric vehicles? Time will tell. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Totally appreciate it. Before you go, if you dug this video, give it a thumbs up. That's super important for the algorithm. And if you are not already, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon so you don't miss another video, and we'll see you next time.